On October 10th, 2023, Microsoft went end of life with their Windows Server 2012 operating system. At that same time, they introduced their new Windows Server 2022 operating system. Hi, I'm Carol Sullivan with the HPE Worldwide Alliances team focused on Microsoft. After that date, there'll be no more security updates being made available for this operating system without paying for expensive security patches. Mission-critical, secure workloads cannot reliably continue to run on this operating system after this time. There are millions of cores still running Windows Server 2012, but don't worry, HPE and Microsoft are here to help. HPE and Microsoft are offering you two options for upgrading your licenses and servers. You can upgrade your license to the new Windows Server 2022 version on a new HPE ProLiant Gen 11 server, or you can upgrade to an HPE ProLiant server and services, and then you can upgrade to Azure Stack HCI for no additional cost and receive 4 years of extended service. Plus, you'll receive additional benefits from Microsoft Defender, Sentinel, and other Azure services. This means you can refresh your future by choosing your own path. First, for the SMB customer, there are three main reasons to upgrade to HPE ProLiant Gen 11 and Windows Server 2022. Windows Server 2022 includes a wealth of advanced, easy-to-use security features that ensure peace of mind. Windows Server 2022 also now includes the managed Kubernetes cluster in Azure, and it officially offloads critical tasks like health monitoring and maintenance, freeing up time and resources. Next, for our enterprise customers, Azure Stack HCI is purpose-built to run Azure Arc-enabled services and can be deployed in customer environments and operated at scale from Azure. This latest operating system deserves the greatest technology partner. With HPE, you can run your production workloads anywhere on a hybrid, hyper-converged infrastructure. Why should you run your workloads on HPE ProLiant Gen 11 servers? We consolidate more workloads and increase ROI with breakthrough next-gen performance. We offer 50% more cores per CPU. We provide 125% more memory bandwidth than previous generations. And we offer 4 times more I/O bandwidth. Dedicated HPE representatives will guide customers on their journey from start to finish, with SMB packages for rapid implementation as well as enterprise solutions for your most complex environments. HPE PointNext services can navigate complexity, and the Windows Storage Migration Service ensures clarity, efficiency, and peace of mind. See how your organization can win the digital transformation race. Look for us on the web. Lately, there's been a lot of talk about digital transformation. One of the driving forces behind this transformation is evolving IT to support the growth of apps and data everywhere, especially at the edge. Hi, I'm Carol Sullivan with the HPE Worldwide Alliances team focused on Microsoft. While public cloud can help deal with increasing data demands, IDC estimates that fully 70% of apps and data exist outside of the public cloud. This is typically because of concerns about compliance, data sovereignty, economics, customization, and performance not being met by public cloud options. This reality has shifted a transformation conversation about cloud first, cloud only, to a more nuanced approach based on data-first modernization. This means making the data the primary focus of transformation rather than transformation for transformation's sake. A hybrid cloud approach lets you put the right workload in the right location for optimal results. This might mean keeping sensitive data and workloads on premises and even migrating some workloads off the public cloud. With a mix of on-prem, edge, co-location, public and private clouds, you can provide the right platform for the right data wherever it needs to live. HPE and Microsoft offer two solid solutions to help you manage your hybrid environment. The HPE ProLiant for Azure Stack HCI integrated systems, as well as HPE and Microsoft Azure Stack HCI validated nodes. First, HPE ProLiant for Azure Stack HCI integrated systems offer a choice of ready-to-go solutions that you can run in the data center, on-prem, or at the edge with Azure services tightly integrated. This provides a top-level SKU that uses an OCA wizard, making ordering much easier. An ideal solution for customers who require turnkey solutions with optional deployment services and included specialist support. A sustaining engineering annual revalidation of the solution, and a joint support agreement with ticket exchange between HPE and Microsoft. Second, you can also choose the flexible, more diverse configurations for demanding workloads as offered with HPE Azure Stack HCI validated nodes. It gives the ability for you to engage with HPE for deployment and integration if needed. With thousands of HPE experts across edge-to-cloud domain areas, we continue to invest in a broad range of capabilities that help you accelerate and de-risk your path to hybrid cloud, including Microsoft Azure Stack HCI planning workshops, operational and managed services, training, and migration support. See how your organization can win the digital transformation race. Look for us on the web. Every 11 seconds, a ransomware attack threatens to stop another business in its tracks. Cybercrime has reached $10.5 trillion. The average cost of a data breach today is $4.35 million. I'm Carol Sullivan with the HPE Worldwide Alliances team focused on Microsoft. Cyber attacks can also expose confidential, sensitive, or protected information to criminals, leaving your business open to bad publicity, lawsuits, and fines for non-compliance with data privacy regulations. As you extend workloads and data across clouds and out to the edge, the attack surface only widens. HPE and Microsoft work together to provide advanced security features for our solutions. They help you keep data safe from endpoint to edge. Let's focus on some HPE and Microsoft security solutions. First, combining both HPE ProLiant and Microsoft Windows Server 2022 operating system, you can depend on this trusted combination. Microsoft has new security enhancements with Windows Server 2022 that begin with the Secured Core Server program. On top of that, HPE is the only vendor leveraging something called Silicon Root of Trust. This is a powerful solution. Like a digital fingerprint in the silicon, HPE's Root of Trust verifies that the firmware code is valid and uncompromised. Included from HPE is runtime firmware verification protection. It automatically checks the server's essential firmware and can restore HPE ILO capabilities if it detects compromised code or malware. Even better, it can help you recover from a ransomware attack or other data breach by securely restoring up to 10,000 servers with a single click. Second, HPE GreenLake for backup and recovery and HPE GreenLake for disaster recovery offer an expanded service that Microsoft Azure uses to protect their workloads. Some key points from these two solutions are: HPE offers all the existing benefits of backup and recovery, such as cost effectiveness, security, and simplicity. Similarly, the existing benefits of disaster recovery, such as ultra-low RPOs and RTOs to minimize data loss and downtime, are now also available for Azure users as well. These two HPE GreenLake offerings for Azure focus on existing support for VMware vSphere and AWS, backup and recovery only, to unlock true hybrid and multi-cloud for customers. Integrated as native services that run on HPE GreenLake, these complementary data protection products take on a new power when leveraging everything else HPE GreenLake has to offer. See how your organization can win the cybercrime war by leveraging all that HPE and Microsoft can do for you. Look for us on the web. Many business applications and workloads are moving to the public cloud. But the most important ones, business-critical databases, manufacturing systems, patient healthcare apps, public sector workloads, they're most likely to stay on premises where IT can maintain high performance, data security, and control. Hi, I'm Carol Sullivan with the HPE Worldwide Alliances team focused on Microsoft. Organizations want the best of cloud, like the ability to create AI apps. But they need to maintain their most important workloads on-prem to ensure low latency because of data privacy and governance concerns, and so that IT can continue to leverage their expertise in administration and hands-on control. Customers are moving to hybrid cloud infrastructure to get the best cloud and on-prem. And Microsoft Azure Stack HCI is a recognized leader in hybrid infrastructure. The HPE Alletra Storage 4110 platform is a performance-oriented, all-flash device with low latency, high throughput, and high IOPS for data storage-centric workloads. It packs more performance and sufficient storage, all within just a 1U footprint. This is an ideal solution for your on-prem SQL Server refresh. Run your important databases on the latest hybrid cloud infrastructure. Get access to Azure services while keeping your data and apps safe on-prem. The next generation HPE Alletra Storage Server 4110 is designed to meet demanding performance-oriented requirements. This solution targets data lakes for machine learning and analytics, structured, distributed, and NoSQL databases. In addition, performance-sensitive software-defined storage and data-heavy hyper-converged infrastructure, such as Azure Stack HCI, are also enhanced. The HPE Alletra Storage Server 4110 also uses 4th or 5th Gen Intel Xeon scalable processors, DDR5 memory, direct attach EDSFF NVMe drives, as well as PCIe Gen 5. The Azure Stack HCI on HPE Alletra Storage Server 4110 solution provides hundreds of terabytes of data capacity in a compact 1U design. Officially validated solutions are listed in the Azure Stack HCI catalog. See how your organization can win the digital transformation race. Look for us on the web. Hi, I'm Carol Sullivan with the HPE Worldwide Alliances team focused on Microsoft. HPE ProLiant for Microsoft Azure Stack HCI integrated systems can now be ordered with a new and exclusive software bundle covering the Azure Stack HCI virtualization operating system, Windows Server Data Center as the OS for your virtual machines, and Azure Kubernetes Services, all of those licenses in one attractively priced add-on bundle. Offered only at the time of purchase of an HPE ProLiant server, HPE will deliver a software bundle at an aggressive entry-level price point that is exclusive to the HPE ProLiant for Azure Stack HCI integrated system. This gives you on-prem virtualized hybrid workloads for SMB, mid-market, and enterprise customers. The new software bundle includes Azure Stack HCI operating system, Azure Kubernetes Services, and Windows Server 2022 guest licensing with no monthly subscription payments at a one-time fixed price that's going to be hard to beat. This is being made available exclusively for HPE ProLiant for Microsoft Azure Stack HCI integrated systems. This one-time license fee results in significant savings versus the ongoing monthly subscription cost normally incurred for the Azure Stack HCI operating system and Azure Kubernetes Hybrid over the lifetime of a server. On top of that, it also provides a Windows Server 2022 data center license for Windows Server-based virtual machines. By getting both the HPE ProLiant server and the Microsoft bundled OEM SKU, your customers will have the ability to consume the complete hardware and software package as their needs require, CapEx or as a service. This is a smart way to take the risk out of unexpectedly high and increasing Azure service costs with one fixed software price. This rock-solid solution makes your customers ready to hit the ground running for their business needs. See how you can help your customers win the digital transformation race. Look for more information on the web.